Two. You're watching MMA Oddsbreaker. This is Frank Trigg, and that is Justin Baesman on the other end of Skype today. He's getting ready to fight Brent Weedman in Bellator on September 20th at Grand Canyon University Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. Justin, I understand that you used to have two records that were out there. One is Baesman. What was the other one written as?
Baesman. Baesman and Baesman. Yeah, it's crazy.
Why the confusion? They switched the A and the E, I'm assuming?
Yeah, everybody assumed it was spelled like baseball, so.
Oh, okay.
Crazy mix-up.
All right, well, do me a favor. Let's break down Brent Weedman. I just spoke to him a couple minutes ago, and you know he just what we see when we watch tape on you. You know, the same thing that I saw, that he sees, that the fans see. You're really aggressive. You come forward. You grind guys out. You win. You know, most of your victories are via decision because you beat guys up the entire fight. You know, that's what he saw in you. What do you see in Weedman?
Kind of similar, you know. He likes to come forward a lot. Real aggressive. Actually, I want to say he's more aggressive than I am. I seen him take beatings and still coming forward. He's pretty tough. I want to say he's tough as they get. You know, I don't think he's fought anybody with my style of fighting. I have a lot of kicks to bring to the table, you know, so that'll have him stepping back a little more than usual, creating angles and stuff. And you know, he has good ground game too. But I think stylistically it's going to be a great fight for both of us.
He considers himself more of a jiu-jitsu guy, more of a ground guy. And then with you throwing a lot of kicks, have you worked on some ways to keep him from catching your kick and taking you down and playing that game, or are you comfortable on the ground as well?
Yeah, I'm comfortable on the ground. I've noticed my low kicks get caught a lot. And, you know, off a body kick, if they catch it, I can go into the clinch or I have a better chance of escaping. But if I throw a weak low kick, it gets caught and I get taken down. I noticed that. I've been watching his ground game pretty closely. He does have good takedowns and good ground, but I haven't been too impressed with his jiu-jitsu though. But I like to roll. But then again, you know, I do want to stand up and get that knockout that everybody's waiting to see, you know.
You do like to knock guys out as much as you can. You don't pitter patter and hold a guy down and wrestle him and hold him for 15 minutes to win the decision. You're throwing bombs the entire time. I think in one of your fights you threw like 8 head kicks in one round, trying to knock this guy out, and just kept coming forward and coming after him, winning the decision. But you were crushing this guy with head kicks, which is abnormal for most. Even most kickers aren't going to go to the head as many times as you do. Do you look back at those fights and go, wow, I kicked that guy 10 times in the head, but he didn't fall down, I should back off my head kicks? Or do you go, hey, I kicked that guy 10 times in the head, I should do more head kicks?
Well, the thing with that is I kind of go with the flow of it. For fans out there, you can look up my fight, contender fight versus Carlos Canez. I did get the head kick through, and it changed the whole fight. The fight was mine after that. So I'm kind of looking for that. It was like a flash knockout. And then also when I fought Jamie Hara the second time, I was going for head kicks and ended up breaking his elbow. So, you know, I know they're effective, and all I need is one to sneak through, you know. So I'm steadily trying to get that. But I've been fighting pretty tough guys, man. They just been fighting right along with me. I can't take them out. I'm trying to get that knockout with the right hand. Like my last fight, I threw a Superman punch pretty much with everything I had on it. And the guy just ate it, man. So these guys are getting tougher and tougher. I don't know what to do.
Wow. Hold on real quick 1 second. I got to... All right, sorry about that. My 2-year-old started throwing a temper tantrum out on the porch, and it's because we have a retaining wall, and we're on the first floor, so he's allowed to sit on it, you know, sit on the retaining wall. But I was like, you got to get down unless I'm out there watching you, because I'm doing a backflip off it. But you got to come down. I'm doing an interview. He's like, no, I'm not coming down. Like, all right, we got to go take him down, and then a 2-year-old temper tantrum, running into his room. It's half the fun. It actually, I know you got kids. It kind of looks like you're in the bathroom right now, hiding out from your kids. Is that what you're doing?
Oh yeah. I come in and check on me once they get here anyway.
What's it like coming home from training camp and training all day and then having your kids at the house? Like, does your significant other, do you have to sit there and have a day like a lot of guys have, like from noon until 4 every day? They got to watch their kids because their wife or their girlfriend is out working. Like, do you have that same kind of situation?
It's kind of hard. We're both very busy. My wife and I, between the both of us, if you count fighting, we have 5 jobs. So, um, you know, but we work together really well. So right now she's at the gym, and my oldest is at school, and the youngest is with her in the daycare. She does little gymnastics over there and stuff. So yeah, I mean, most right now, since it's crunch time for the fight, she works with me even more. But in between fights, I'll take the girls, she'll go do this. She'll take the girls, I'll go do that. So we work pretty good together when it comes to that.
What's your other job? You said you have another job besides fighting. What is it?
I work at the Army base in Irvine. I have a Class A license. Class A license, and I'm on the forklift. And right now, with the security, protection skills for the soldiers, and I'm also the maintenance man in my apartments here.
Okay. So, Gee, that's a lot of jobs. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. So sometimes you come home from practice, and all of a sudden you have a maintenance request, and you have a full list you got to get to, or there's a lot of it just wait until Sunday when you're off.
Yeah, no, it's nonstop every day. I work Monday through Thursday at the base, and then 7 days a week here at the apartments if something's needed. I just jump to it. But the girls, my daughters, will come help me repair something. They'll go to the gym with me. I'll come home from training, and they'll ask me to do push-ups with them on my back. So it's nonstop. They're always in my ear. Oh, don't you want to be the best in the world? You got to keep running. I have a double stroller running up the hill, and they're barking at me. This is worse than a coach at the gym. They're like, why are you slowing down? Go faster. This isn't fun. It's crazy.
That's great. That's actually very motivational, having your kids yelling at you. The problem is, though, is that you don't really get any rest because your kids are barking at you at home. Your coach is barking at you at the gym. Then you've got your other jobs you've got to do. Your bosses are barking at you at work. When do you get some downtime, especially during training camp? You need to rest just as much as you work out.
Oh, yeah. I'll sneak in some rest. I'll get home and I'll get some calls, or I know when my body needs rest. I'll sit down and I'll relax. Or on the weekends, it's kind of a little more chill. Like Sunday, I pretty much won't do anything. It's just family time. But every time I'll listen to my body. If I feel like I'm tired, I'll take a little rest. If I feel I need to sleep in a little, I'll sleep in a little. And my bosses and my whole jobs kind of understand that. They know I'm very busy. So.
All right, Justin, thanks for taking a couple minutes to be on here with MMA Oddsbreaker. I appreciate it. Good luck against Weedman here this next week. It's going to be a great fight. I think it's going to be a bit of a barn burner because both of you guys are going to swing for the fences. And the question, and both of you don't get knocked out easily. So it's going to be a long, hard, drawn-out fight. And I like to see those kind of fights because it's very aggressive and it's very action-oriented, which is very fitting for Bellator. You seem to have that kind of fight almost every event.
Thank you.
All right, take care, bud. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks again, bud. Take it easy.